Hi guys, my name is Melissa-Louise and I am doing my monthly update on my Mounjaro journey. So I'm going to tell you whether it's worth it, how I'm feeling on it, how much I've lost, yeah, and if it's worth your time. So stay tuned. Right, so I thought I would do it as it's December. I'd do it in front of the Christmas tree, so it's all festive. And I have got my book with some of my notes. So I have been on Mounjaro now for 10 weeks. And I have moved up a dose. So for the first 8 weeks, I was on 2.5, and I've now moved up to 5 milligrams. And the reason I moved up to 5 milligrams was because I had about 2 weeks where I stayed the same. I didn't lose anything. And I know that is normal. That's not, that's nothing to do with, well, there was no real reason for concern. But I don't know, I just thought, I've been really lucky. I've had no side effects. I haven't felt bad or sick or anything like that. So I decided to move up to 5 milligrams, and I've been on it now for my second dose this week. So I did one last week, one this week. And yeah, I will say, so for the first 10 weeks, I have lost a stone. I've lost a stone in 10 weeks, which I'm really happy about, really pleased about. I think my energy is like a lot higher than it was before. So, which is like a good thing, because in like the cycle of it, you've got more energy. So, you want to do more, you want to move more. So that's really good. Yeah, I'm not as tired. I'm, also making better choices food-wise. Like, obviously I don't eat as much as I did before, obviously. But I do think more about what I'm going to eat, because I don't have an appetite really. But like, for example, yesterday, I wasn't really hungry, but for some reason I really wanted broccoli. And obviously I think broccoli is like quite high, like water content kind of thing. And that's what I wanted. I wanted water. I did have one. I was drinking a lot of water anyway, but yeah, so I was just drinking more water. And for dinner last night, I had some pasta and broccoli. Obviously I still weigh it all out, and I still calorie count. So I am having probably under 1,000 calories a day, which ideally I need to be up to about 1,300 calories is what for me would be a good amount. I am eating more protein. I'm trying to put more protein into things. So, if I'm feeling hungry, then I do cook like chicken breasts, and then I just put them in the fridge. So then when I'm hungry, I'll just have that. So yeah. And going from 2.5 milligrams up to 5, the side effects. So like I said before, I've been quite lucky that I haven't had any side effects with 2.5 milligrams. But with the 5 milligrams, I have had side effects. Yes, I did have side effects. When I first injected on last Thursday, I felt nauseous. I felt tired. I was so tired. And I had zero appetite. And when I mean zero appetite, I kind of mean, like with the 2.5 milligrams, I had no appetite, but I could eat. But with the 5 milligrams, I had zero appetite, and I felt like if I ate something, I would be sick, which obviously isn't ideal. So to combat that, I was basically making sure I was drinking a lot and making sure, so I had like a protein shake, which is a top tip because a protein shake is actually really, really good, obviously high in protein, and it's as easy to just drink. And to combat it, I was trying to just kind of like graze, so just having little bits throughout the day, so I didn't feel sick. Yeah, that did work. And I would say I felt like that for about 3 days. Yeah, just felt really tired, so I just kind of like took it easy. Still went out for my walks and things. You know, that was fine. But yeah, I was, you know, when you start it, and you get the side effects, and you're just like, oh, should have stayed on 2.5. But you know, persevere with it because it will get better. I think, you know, you have to let your body adjust to it. So yeah, how am I feeling now? I feel fine. So, you know, still little appetite, which is what it does. But yeah, I am eating little bits kind of thing. Just trying to focus on the protein, obviously. And yeah, I mean, you know, is it worth it? 100%. You know, if you want to lose weight and you've struggled, I would 100% recommend it because, you know, I've struggled with my weight for years and years. But this is actually helping me, and you know, it's a tool to use. And yeah, I think, you know, people do bash it and say that, you know, it's like you're not doing the work or whatever, but that's usually from somebody who either hasn't had any issues with their weight or, you know, is a fitness person. But yeah, it's 100% been worth it for me. I'm just going to keep continuing to do it, and I'll still give you I'll do a monthly update each month to tell you how much I've lost and that. Obviously I've lost 1 stone so far, which I'm really pleased about, because I think people think that if you don't lose weight like every single week, then it's not working, or you know, but there are other factors. It's not just the scales that you need to think about, because your body will be changing shape. Like I've taken all my measurements, and my waist has gone down 5 inches. My hips have gone down 3 inches. So, you know, there are other things to think about other than what the scales say. And also just think about how you feel in yourself. Yeah. So, you know, just try to think about what you can do to make yourself feel fuller, or not to feel fuller, but to help your body. Because obviously you need to eat your protein and you need to have your vegetables and all of that kind of stuff. So just try to see how you can like filter that into your diet. But yeah, I would, even just for like the energy levels that I've got, it's just so much better. And sleep. Make sure you're getting at least 8 hours of sleep a night. Like, it's so important. Not just for weight loss, but for just for everything. You know, how you are during the day. You know, just to set you up better. Overall, it's going really well. Still having all my supplements, my collagen, my biotin, my vitamin D. Still on sertraline. I'm gonna, after Christmas, gonna come down from that again to 25 milligrams. Yeah, so everything is positive. I'm going to be doing these monthly, so please subscribe, because it really does help me and it pushes my content out to other people. It really does help. And just if you can like my video as well. And also, if you have any questions or if you need any advice or anything, obviously I'm not a medical professional. This is just my experience, my, advice. So yeah, please stick around, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Love you, bye.